Hello everybody, this is Cybertron John, and today we are going to be reviewing Transformers Buzzworthy Bumblebee Troop Builder Multipack. Now, this is my first Buzzworthy Bumblebee official kind of box set, and this is one of the elusive multi-packs that you can get. The first year, 3 years ago, we had Worlds Collide, when they started playing up with the multiverse stuff, which should have been a hint that we were going to get Legacy. And then in Legacy we got Creatures Collide, so the theme there was we had all Transformers that turned into creatures, or they had trademark names that actually were they were like names, or like insect-like, I guess. And now we have a set to troop build. So we have here on the box here, as you can see, Decepticon Seeker, Quintesson Trooper, G2 Universe Cybertronian Trooper, and Animated Universe Auto Trooper. And we got some really lovely Easter eggs in there as well. And lovely box art on here. It is absolutely beautiful box art on here. We obviously have the usual Buzzworthy Bumblebee stuff here with Bumblebee, Prime, Megatron. Apologies, it's a massive box. It's flippin' hell massive. And you can see little RC down there. On the back of the box, you got your obligatory product shots on the back here. I so miss the days when they done it with official, actual, color prototypes instead of CAD models, but, I mean, what are you gonna do? Words and things down here. That is the bottom of the box. Here's the other side. You got a massive Cyberverse Bumblebee there, and then top of the box here. I really do miss the fact that they did do honeycomb cutouts on here, so you could actually kind of see inside the box, but they're actually filled in here. But yeah, and something about this just makes me feel like these are like our official botcon sets these days from Hasbro. For some reason, just something about it feels like that, because botcon always done something that was so obscure and things like that. But yeah, anyway. That is the box, so I'm going to get them out of here, and we are going to take a look at them, packaged up, and then get on to reviewing them. And if you would like to see any more Transformers content like this, or anything else that I do on the channel to do with 3D printing, discussions, or anything like that, from me, then please do like, comment, and subscribe. Alrighty then, so this is how everything is going to come packaged. As you can see, there are some things here that have been mistransformed in a way to actually try and fit in the box, and you got loads of these little paper satchels all over this way. Yeah, I am going to snap their ties, and we're going to get them open. And they're paper ties, so they're being really eco-friendly here, which is always a welcomed decision with packaging these days. So the Alarcon here, Bailiff, he has his back taken off, so obviously you want to give him his sword. I'm just going to show you what you got to do to get him ready. By demand... Oh, I'll pop that in backwards. By demand, almost, majority of these are put in vehicle mode, so I'm gonna get this guy also into Alarcon mode. But yeah, you got a mushroom slot there, you got a mushroom peg on there, and you're gonna want to just wiggle that on until it clicks. Now you can pop that onto his back, like so. And you also have his weapons here. So that he is all set. And I'm gonna get everyone else sorted out as well. So the tail here For the Cybertron Trooper, you just pop that on. Then you want to give him his turrets. And then you got a little bit of preparing to do with the Seeker. Now, on the camera, it's going to look like it's coming across as Thundercracker Blue, but I assure you, in person, this is actually a slight hue of purple, which is very interesting to me indeed. So you're going to want to do his little feet, just go and get these. Then you're going to want to swing that up, get his little fins up in air, and you're going to want his little wings back down, and just give him his null rays. And for the most part, once you have everything all prepped and sorted out, you basically have everyone here all set. And also you have your instructions here as well, which I won't be taking that much look at, honestly. I've got the Bailiff mold already, so he's nothing new to me. This is a Siege mold. This is the 4th use with the Ortho Trooper. But I do actually have the bare bones engineering of this mold with the Legacy, Legacy Generation Selects DK2 Guard, and Skullgrin's new to me, and this is basically like an upscaled rehash of the Seeker with modern articulation from Classics, a classic Seeker mold. So yeah, I'm gonna get everyone into their alt modes by demand via 3-to-1. I'm gonna review, I think, the most least interesting probably at this set, which will be the Seeker Trooper. I'll be doing 2 parts of this, so we'll be doing the Seeker Trooper and the Bailiff in this video, and then I'll be doing the Cybertronian Trooper and the Auto Trooper in the second video, and I will put links to vice versa. So I'm gonna start with the Quintesson Trooper here. This is, I believe, a more show-accurate version of the just the Alicon in general. You can see they have actually made the effort to paint all of the teeth. He's got a red mouth in there, because I've got a version where they've decided not to paint the front ones for some reason, and they just paint the sides. So that's quite nice to see here that they got the budget in this box set to do that. You got all paint up here, absolutely lovely. Yeah, it just looks absolutely amazing. The amount of paintwork on here, it's quite amazing. And I'm not going to dwell that much over this, to be honest. I'm just going to get him transformed. I've not everyone has probably seen this already, so I'm not going to dwell on it. It's a regular deluxe transformation, and to be fair, us converting this, there's not actually that much mold degradation at all, considering this is probably the oh god, what is this, 3rd use of the mold. So I'm pretty happy to see that there's not that much mold degradation, and you also have the ability to pop off the heads. So I specifically do not want the Bailiff head, because I've actually got a Bailiff. I do not have an Alicon. It's the Alicon head there. And he doesn't come with the spear from the Alicon, but he's got the Bailiff weapons. Ooh, that's actually a little looser than on my Pit of Judgment Bailiff, actually, but yeah, there we go. That is the Bailiff in robot mode, and you have a choice of... You've got a choice of 2 heads here, for the most part, like that. So yeah, that is the Bailiff. And one thing I do want to mention, that's right here, you got a Quintesson logo on the chest there, a tiny little Quintesson logo in small print, and the metallic blue is absolutely lovely. I love how this metallic blue in here actually is complemented on the head here as well. It just complements the whole up a bit, and then a little bit on there to also break it up, so that's all lovely and good. But yeah, that is the Quintesson Trooper, Bailiff, Alicom, whatever you want to call it. Moving on, this is the Seeker Trooper. And again, it's coming across as Thundercracker Blue on the camera, but I assure you this is not a blue Thundercracker. This is actually purple hued, so this is just a trick of the camera for your eyeballs to look at, really. So it's gonna look like I'm actually reviewing Thundercracker when I'm not, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I don't think there's any landing gear on this whatsoever. So, I mean, unlike the actual classic Seeker that did have landing gear, you had some bits out here that could fold out from the turbines on the chest here. And I think you had some bits back here as well that acted as landing gear, but those have actually been skimped out here for better budget elsewhere, obviously. But yeah, again, this is my first time reviewing this mold, so yeah, anyway, transformation. I'm gonna take off the null rays. Because these are like Siege Earthride molds, majority of them, it's just Skullgrin that is Legacy. The Skullgrin mold that is Legacy with the G2 Subterranean Trooper. Majority of these have got the blast effects on the chest that the usual that are the usual suspects, really. So yeah. Anyway, gotta bend that to get at. Oh yeah. God. Good lord. Yeah, you got open shins here. This is very Combiner Wars-esque, actually. Very much so. And split them. Yeah, I'm surprised that doesn't come up. So now it's gonna be a case of you do that. That goes like that. Then just take those out. The nose cone comes like that. Just nestles in like that. That does that. And then you want to make sure everything just gets tabbed in. Everything tabs in on sides. Then go do that. Make sure that tabs in. Then vice versa. Yeah. Then wow, that is stiff. That's a little stiff, actually. But yeah, and then you just give him his null rays, and that is that. That is the Seeker Trooper all transformed here. And yeah, I mean, it's a typical Seeker, you know, there's not that much going on, really. I'm actually quite happy with, compared to the classic Seeker, I'm actually really happy with how they've done the feet. It just looks so much more solid and everything, and actually, if you move that out of the way, you can see you've got a little bit of filler in the ankle there, in the budget there, so that's quite nice. But yeah, you got the usual usual articulation with this mold. Not that much that's going on there. But yeah, I'm actually quite surprised to find that there's this one, which has probably been remolded the most. I'm surprised to find that it's a little loose in places, but not much mold degradation, to be honest. It's little floppy down here, but it's not that floppy everywhere else, actually. So quite pleased about that. So yeah. Right, so that's gonna do it for this video. Really, I will be reviewing the Auto Trooper and the Cybertronian G2 Universe Trooper in part 2 of this video. So, this has been Cybertron John with Buzzworthy Bumblebee Troop Builder Multipack Part 1. Peace out.